welcome back to Untethered. This is going to be pretty short, but I wanted to share something. A friend of mine passed away yesterday, and today I went to visit his widow, and dogs hit their two dogs. We all knew that my friend was going to pass, and that it would probably be fairly quickly. And that's exactly what he wanted. We haven't been friends a long time. I met them the first time that I visited my little snowbird town. And he's always been very kind and giving and caring. And when I went north this summer, I got to spend some time with them. In fact, probably some of my episodes from last summer at the beach, I may have talked about them. I don't know. But over the past 2 months, as my friend has gotten sick, and I have gone by to visit just to chat and play with the dogs, I don't remember this conversation, but his widow told me that she really appreciated me telling her that we're all where we need to be right when we need to be there. And I'm sure I was kind of talking about the story of how I even first got to this town, and I didn't have a plan to be here, and I truly believe that the universe brought me here to help Larry and his dog. She said that now that she's lost her husband, she doesn't really know. She just said she needed time. And that she thought about the fact that I said, and I don't know, I've learned this from someone, so it's not like my pearls of wisdom, but we are exactly where we need to be. And that could be a great place or a shitty place. And it could be a great place because that's what we deserve in that moment. That's what we work for in that moment. That's what we've been blessed with. And it could be a shitty place because, not because we deserve it, but because it's setting us up for something else. We're being taught a life lesson. We need to be in that shitty place to start from the bottom, to rebuild, to be in a great place again. So wherever you are right now as you're listening to this, if your life is great or if your life is horrible, just know that you're exactly where you need to be in that moment. Maybe your life is going horrible, but in the overall scheme of things, it's great compared to what other people are going through. Maybe your life is going horrible to teach someone else a lesson. You may never know. It could be years down the line. But just remember that, we're all where we need to be right then. And it may not make sense to you at that time. I've been there a lot of times, and I haven't been okay with it. But now, it is something that I truly believe. And I'm glad that that's able to help my friend's wife in her grieving process. Being here, I've sadly gotten used to the fact that I don't know when the last time I will see my friends is, so I have to enjoy all of our moments together. Part of that is because the demographics here, the average age is 70. So most people are aging out. Most people who come here, not most, but a lot of people who come here are sick or have had health issues, and they just age out and die. Another part is the nomads. They move on. You live on wheels. You live in your trailer, your van, your car, even a mobile home. one of my friends, my very close 80-year-old friend, has moved on to another location, and I've been very devastated about it. He was one of the first friends I met here. Actually, I think he might have actually been the second friend after Larry. And I don't know if I'll ever see him again. So, when you live in a sticks and bricks in a city and you go to work every day and you see the same neighbors, you kind of take that for granted. But when you live the life the way that I do, out in the middle of nowhere with people who are snowbirds, you don't know. And you can't take it for granted. Because my friend's not coming back next season. And he's not going to be the only one. Another friend's dad very likely won't be back next season. He's received a pretty bad health diagnosis. So you just never know when someone's going to move on, when the situation will change. So enjoy it while it's there. Enjoy that person when they're in front of you. Put your fucking phone down and listen and look in their eyes and pay attention and engage. When you get home from work and your dog is jumping on you excited, don't fucking scream and punish your dog. Your dog is excited to see you, and your dog will be dead in 5 to 10 years. Love them. Enjoy them. We're where we need to be right now in this moment. And that's what matters. I do love you. I don't know who you are because no one I know knows about this podcast. But I do love you, whoever is listening. And I know that you're where you need to be right now and you're listening for a reason. Even if you were like, fuck this bitch and her annoying voice and her stupid podcast. Because you know what? Maybe that will make you change to listen to a podcast that you need to listen to. Not me. Or maybe it'll make you turn off your phone and go outside and play with your dog, and even if you never listen again. But for right now, I do thank you for listening, and I love you.